It's the MythWits, a geek pop culture web series, broadcast live for video and audio podcasts. Watch us live at MythWits.com and find us on YouTube and iTunes, bringing you news and reviews about geek pop culture. We have comedy skits, play nerd-tastic games, and provide extensive on-location con coverage. And now, your hosts.
Holy crap-oli! It's another episode of the MythWits, and we are not safe for work, so if you're tuning in right now, please change the channel if you're around sensitive ears or in a place where you can't hear dirty words or potential adult content.
Shit, I'm sorry. I'm on the wrong podcast. I thought I was going to be on the Skeptic Guy tonight. I'm sorry. I got to
go. So, hello everybody, and welcome to the MythWits. Tonight is going to be a very cool and crazy and chaotic episode. We got a lot of people coming on, a lot of people going out. And I wouldn't have it any other way because this is the Dragon Con pre-show. And if you have never been to Dragon Con, you have no idea what chaos is, baby. So, so tonight, we have a host of ours is going to be joining a little bit late. Allegra, our favorite new host, she's going to be joining us just a tiny bit late. She's detained for just a moment. But so far, joining me is my great co-host and what are you, Mike? You associate producer at this point with all the work you've been doing, Michael Kafis. Hello.
I think you froze.
Holy crap! I scared him.
I'm not frozen. I'm not frozen. I'm here. I was just
You're just messing with
overheating my laptop as usual.
Okay, yeah. Get that up off the ground there.
I got a question for you.
Okay, what's that?
As I always do. Is this show safe for a nice, juicy T-bone steak?
Oh, yeah.
Just cooked medium rare.
Oh, yeah.
Just, juices flowing, red.
Oh,
I mean, is it...
Stop talking porn to me. Stop it.
Because I'm ready, baby.
You're turning me on with that. Our news anchor, Brian Olvera. He says howdy. His hands.
What's wrong?
No, I'm just ordering out of McDonald's.
All right, and joining us tonight, really quick, Maria Walters, right? Walters. I'm sorry, Walters. She's going to be talking about the Atlanta Star Party. We got a couple people coming on. Are going to be talking about the events that are going on at Dragon Con. So we're going to be kind of in and out with stuff. So Maria, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. How are you guys doing?
I'm doing fantastic. I had a couple margaritas with dinner tonight.
I am so full. That steak was nice.
I am. I'm fighting a cold, so I have cold medicine. So it's like margaritas.
We all have our poison, don't we?
That's right.
So Maria, what do you do for the Star Party? Are you the head cheese? I mean, do you?
Yeah, I guess so. I've been organizing the Star Party since its inception. This is going to be our 6th year now, and I kind of had the idea back right after an astronomer friend of mine, who's named Jeff Medcalf, passed away from liver cancer. That year also happened to be the International Year of Astronomy, and so I was driving to work one day and listening to Pamela Gay talking about how everybody should throw star parties that year, and it also clicked that we could do a star party the night before Dragon Con and have it be a charity event, and everybody gets to dress up and have some drinks and look at some stars and raise some money for a good cause. And so the response was amazing, and we, I would not have thought it would have gone this long, but we are on our 6th year now, and it's been just really, really fantastic.
Oh, you know what? It's gone on this long because it's so awesome.
I think so. We have fantastic guests, and it's a really good time, and everybody really seems to. It's sort of for a lot of us kind of the kickoff to Dragon Con. You know, it's the night before, and you kind of get all psyched for all the cool stuff you're going to get to do.
Oh no, it is really, it's one of my highlights. I love the
Yep.
Star Party.
Totally.
Awesome.
I agree.
Hey Mike, can you get up on the mic just
It's
a
like-
little bit, Mike?
Totally.
Okay, there you go.
agree.
There you are. There you are.
I agree because I mean Pete has me running rampant all over the place for Dragon Con, but at least the Star Party I get to schmooze a little bit and just have a couple drinks and be in one place for what, gosh, like 3-4 hours. It's like it is the highlight of my trip.
Yeah, it's amazing. He actually gets to enjoy himself a little bit.
Well, that's great.
I'm not whipping
That's
him.
cool.
So no, we love it. I mean, and it's funny too because I always, I don't know if you guys have ever thought of it this way or not. I think you have, but like it's a star party in that we look at stars, and we talk about the stars. Planets and such, but it's also a star party in that there are some local, like I don't know, like our level celebrities, like people we love, like Phil Plait and who else? Pamela Gay and
so
George Robb.
Kids that show up.
yeah. We also, if any of you are fans of Scott Sigler, he is always there. Has always been a big supporter. And it's a great time, and it is a great opportunity to kind of meet some of these folks, in a very casual setting. It's not a huge party, so you really do get kind of one-on-one time, and everybody, you get to chat, and you get to meet new people who just are attending. So it's always a really great time.
Yeah,
Dragon Con, it definitely is a small venue.
but no, it's awesome because you get this one-on-one that you can have. Like, you can walk up to Scott Sigler and say, hey, man, love your books, blah, blah, blah. You can walk up to Pamela Gay and say, oh, my God, Astronomy Cast is the greatest thing on this episode, blah, blah, blah. And she'll talk to you. And it's just this level of accessibility. And everybody's friendly and everybody has a good time. Except for the year that we were at the bar, which I didn't really care for. But the food has been great. The venue is awesome, and you get to look at stars. I mean, you get the year that we were there. I'll tell you, this blew my mind. The year we were there and we saw Jupiter, and I had never seen Jupiter through a telescope before. And mind you, it's so far away that even with this big telescope they have on the top of Emory University, it's a light with other little lights around it.
But it still was closer than any Jupiter I've ever seen.
Right. And what was cool was that you could actually see Jupiter, and you could see like 3 of the moons, right? And then I think I can't remember what it was, but another night we got a chance to look at it, and I can't remember what it was, how we got to look at Jupiter again on another night. But they were in a different place, and I was just like, "Oh, look at that! You can actually see them moving." I mean, like not exactly in real time, but this is what the early astronomers saw. And I was like, "This is the joy and the amazement. It's just amazing. I love it. It's awesome."
Yeah, I've had people come up to me at the end of the Star Party and tell me it was the first time they ever looked in a telescope, and they're just blown away by it. And I mean, I'm sure we all have been there. Like, if the first time you look in a scope and you see something, and it sort of puts everything into perspective, and there's just such a wonder about it, and that's really what it's about.
Speaking of this wonderful party, where, pray tell, is it going to be this year, just in case some people may want to attend?
Sure. So it's going to be on August 28th, which is the Thursday before Dragon Con, at the Emory Observatory again, which is where we had it last year.
I'm going to be down there then.
Yay!
Hey, you know what?
What a coincidence!
And
that's wonderful.
Isn't that right where the Ebola... No, Mark, go ahead.
No. You don't need to panic.
No. I'm kidding.
I promise we're vetting our caterer very carefully. There's almost no chance there's going to be Ebola in the food.
Everything's fine. How are you?
It's all good.
So yeah, it's going to be at Emory, and we've got Pamela Gay again, Nicole Gallucci again, and Derek Demeter who come in, and we've got some really good, really fun things that are planned. I'm very excited. We're also planning on doing a virtual Star Party again this year. So I think we did this last year where we just basically set up a big Google Hangout with astronomers from around the world and have them point their telescopes to different places so we could look at things that were not here. And it was, obviously great if it was cloudy or if there's a problem, but it's also really neat because, you have somebody who's pointing their scope at the sun or whatever. So it's going to be a really, really fun time.
Cool.
I can't wait.
Awesome.
How much cheddar do I plan on putting out for this star party of yours?
So tickets are $60 a piece, and then we also have drink tickets on top of that. I've also set up for you guys and for listeners of your podcast a $5 discount. So if you use the code MythWits, you can get a $5 discount on your ticket.
Sweet!
Awesome.
Look at that! That's awesome.
Mind blown.
Kapow! Oh crap! Now we got to pimp this thing.
We are the highest
Only we had
level
listeners.
No, that's very, very cool, and yeah, we'll
awesome.
we'll continue to push this thing. Now, how soon should they get their tickets? Because they do run out.
They do run out, yeah. So definitely try to get your tickets as soon as you can. If you, for some reason, want tickets but aren't going to be able to purchase them until close to the time, send us an email, contact us over the form, and we'll try to hold tickets for you if you need them. But the safest thing to do is just go ahead and buy, obviously.
And this and just to, hold on real quick, Mike, just to make sure that you guys know, it's $60, but this is a suit and tie affair, and you have to dress appropriately.
That's right.
Secondly, the food is fantastic, and it's all you can eat. You get to look at stars, you get to meet people that you normally wouldn't be able to sit and just talk with. And there's
raise money for a good cause.
Well, I'm getting there. There's there's presentations. I mean, they actually put on a whole show. You can learn stuff. And Phil Plait, he has a Discovery Channel thing, that he's done, and he's a pretty popular guy. He knows some things.
The only problem there is that Phil actually isn't coming this year.
What?
Son of a bitch!
Oh, I'm not going. No.
That
What,
basically
really?
sums up my reaction.
Really? He's not going to be there this year?
Yeah, he's actually not coming to DragonCon.
Oh, so who's
his
speaking?
schedule just isn't allowing it.
Well, because he's so popular and busy. So,
yeah, it's crazy. So it's going to be Pamela and Nicole and Derek Demeter again.
Well,
so,
there you go. That's enough.
Really a great crew, and it is going to still be a lot of fun. Also, this year we're doing something that we started last year and was really popular, which is we're doing a silent auction.
Mm-hmm.
And man, we have some really cool stuff that we're auctioning this year. I had a little bit more time this year to get to get people to donate stuff, and we're auctioning off things like you can have drinks with Scott Sigler. DragonCon.
And let me tell you something. That is worth the price of admission right there.
He will drink you under the table.
Because he is a dude to drink with. Trust me, it's worth it.
Yeah, we've got some great artwork. We've got some really, really cool jewelry. There's just all kinds of stuff. And you can get all the details and even take a look at the silent auction items that are up at atlantastarparty.com.
All right.
And that's where you get your tickets as well.
Pete, you know what I'm thinking, man?
What's that?
We could buy like extra tickets, and then when they're sold out, we could like scalp them.
You're gonna scalp our tickets.
You know what I mean?
I highly encourage this. You feel free.
Pay more money for these things. I'm telling you.
Wow, Mike, that's funny. All right, well, okay,
I will say, I always have people who call me on the day of going, are there any more tickets left? Please let me in.
Tell them where to come.
It's not the wrong idea.
Right. All right, so excellent. So get your tickets now. It's a great party. Do not miss it. If you're going to DragonCon, come down a little bit early. Go to the Atlanta Star Party. It's totally worth it. Mike and I leave early just to go to this thing every year. It's fantastic. I personally endorse it. How many have we been to now, Mike? 4? Is it 4?
I think this will be our 5th year.
Is this our,
wow.
yeah, this will be our 5th year? Yeah. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, we only missed. We came to the 2nd annual.
Yeah, we missed the first one because we found out about it too late.
Right, and that one sold out almost immediately because it was at a smaller venue.
Okay, right. It's a good time, and no.
The 2nd year was at Emory, right?
The second year was at Emory. Yeah, the first year we were at Agnes Scott.
Okay.
No Ebola there.
no,
No, it's just funny because I saw online that the people were coming back from Africa and they're like, yeah, and they're going to go to Emory University. I was like, no, I'm going to be there in 2 weeks. Stop it. But no, it's not. There's no scare. It's fine. It's fine. It's good. Go.
You guys watch Walking Dead?
What's that? Yeah. I'm going to be one of them. So no, it's great. It's great. Go. Have a good time.
With the police department, you'll be fine. You might meet a guy named Rick.
All right,
Sheriff's Department.
so Maria, thanks a lot for coming on. We appreciate
You're
it,
welcome.
and we are going to
Maria,
continue
awesome.
to push show. Don't forget coupon code MythWits, get you $5 off.
That's right.
$5.
I'm gonna use it.
That's a drink.
That's like 2 drinks.
That's 2 drinks on the MythWits. There you go.
There you go.
All right, Maria, thanks a lot.
All right, thanks for having me, guys.
Okay,
See you at the
awesome.
dinner
We'll see you
party.
soon.
Bye.
See ya.
Okay, bye.
All right, hey Mike, can you invite Allegra back in? Do you have her email address? She got booted somehow. All right, just so everybody knows. Hold on, I'll get her in here. Everybody can see this though.
Ooh, the secret sauce behind the curtain. We can't even see behind the curtain. Oh, she accidentally quit it.
No, she got bumped somehow. Hold on. Come on. I don't know how to work this thing.
Well, she's still on the Hangout.
Is she?
Yeah.
She said she needed an invite. Crap. All right, folks, if you're watching this, bear with me for a second.
Come on, Allegra, make your tech roll. Jesus.
Saving throw? Anyone?
Now, it's not coming up. It normally automatically comes up. And for some reason, it's not tonight. What the heck?
And people.
You're friends with her on Gmail, right? In the meantime, I'm gonna add Dave Simpson. He's gonna come in and talk for just a minute. I have his email address handy.
All right. Do you want to text shoot this and I can kill time?
Yeah, go ahead. But the problem is that when I do
drive.
it, it's the main screen and it's my screen, and so go ahead and talk. Whatever. Oh, there's Dave. What happened, Mike? All right, so Mike froze. Hey, Dave, what's up?
Hello.
And, I'm gonna add Dave since he's gonna come in and talk. Whoa, Dave! Headphones.
Okay, hold on one second. Oh, you know what it is? I got you guys streaming because I was kind of watching you guys.
All right.
Turn down your radio.
All right, turn down your radio. Right. Hold on. God, I gotta get her in here. How do I do this? Okay, I got it.
There we go. All right, you guys got me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
we
I
got you.
don't know if you guys can hear me.
We got you.
Stupid headphones and lack thereof.
All right, so Dave is Dave. Hold on, Dave. I'm gonna get your image in here. I got you covered here. Boom! Look at that, Gamerzone Games. All right,
Nice.
so Dave, tell us about Gamerzone Games.
Gamers on Games is a YouTube-based gaming channel covering board gaming, wargaming, role-playing games, LARPing, and other various geekdoms. In fact, actually, we will be having some slight expansion of costuming whenever I start getting footage of that.
Right.
So actually, a couple things that we wanted to talk to you about. And talk to all your viewers. First up is we have launched a Patreon account, which I know that you know about because you guys actually sponsor and advertise on us.
That's right. We were one of the first. I think number 2, right?
I think you were number 2.
To sponsor Gamerzone Games.
Yep, I believe you were number 2. I believe.
That's right.
Doug
I'm number 2. That's like
Who does number 2 work for?
So go ahead.
Just
I'm sorry.
remember, as a Patreon, we're your boss. We're your bosses.
Really?
Simpson!
Simpson. There she is. Okay, like
Okay, so what Patreon is, for those who are unfamiliar, is all of us are familiar at this point with Kickstarter. Patreon is Kickstarter, but without an end. What it is it is for people who are either established or are working to become established, and you can back them in order to help them with their endeavors. In our case, we are doing, we're gathering funds so we can buy better equipment. In fact, actually, the camera that you guys are watching me on is, in fact, not my webcam, but in fact an actual professional camera from back in my professional film and videography days.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why it looks a whole lot better this time around, right?
Yeah.
So that's actually what's going on. I'm actually using a Canon GL2 for those who are keeping track at home and playing the home game. So we are doing that. We're actually hoping to start upgrading up to a camera that will allow for a remote microphone linkage. We currently lack that tech, so we're hoping to upgrade that. That way, when we do Gen Con, which, by the way, we are going to be having representation at.
Cool.
Yes, we are, and I will get to that point in just a moment. So when we do things like Gen Con, Dragon Con, and other various conventions, we can do so with better audio for your enjoyment and perusals.
Right.
Sure, perusals, why not? Okay, speaking of Patreon and the benefits of being Patreon, we are actually doing a giveaway that people may not be aware of. We are, in fact, giving away Fire Bucket Games gift certificates. I don't know if you are familiar with who that is, but Fire Bucket is, they were actually a company that we helped with a Kickstarter that they were running for their tabletop topographical tactical terrain, the T5 system. It is a wargaming system for terrain building of urban landscapes, which is actually pretty cool. Well, they also do resin casting of miniatures and miniature basings, and they're giving us gift certificates to give away to Patreon subscribers in a giveaway, so it's kind of random. But you can sign up for our Patreon at patreon.com/gamersongames and enter in and potentially win some gift certificates.
Right, and now your YouTube channel is basically just YouTube/gamersongames?
YouTube.com/gamersongames.
And how many videos are you up to at this point?
500 and something.
What? You got 500 and some videos?
Yeah. Well, remember, it just started off as just me and a co-host, and we've gone through a couple co-hosts, mostly because everybody's jobs got in the way. But now, in fact, I share the spotlight with Richard Galati, Anthony Wilson, otherwise better known as Ouchies in the Bat Rep circles, and Joshua Tumbury, who does miniature reviews.
Okay.
And the four of us are Gamers on Games. And speaking of who we are, we actually have a junior correspondent who is going to be representing us at Gen Con. Her name is Aurora.
Okay.
And she is going to be our lovely little sprite who is going to be running around and showing off and recording stuff for us. And she's actually helping out. I'm not sure if you're aware of Kurt Covert of Smirk and Dagger.
Yes.
Okay. She's actually going to be helping to rep him. And by the way, his game Dread Curse is actually up for a Geeky Award.
Oh, cool. Okay. I don't know what a Geeky Award is, but it sounds pretty cool.
Apparently he's up against a couple other games for, I think it's Board Game of the Year. Now, remind me, keep in mind I'm doing this off the top of my head, but I think that's what he's up for. Obviously, if Kurt sees this, he'll either confirm or deny.
Right. Hey, we're up for an award, and we're up for an award this year.
I know. I was actually very impressed.
Yes, sir.
I forgot what the hell name of the award was, though.
Oh, it's the Parsec Award, because we do literary guests and stuff. Someone was kind enough to recommend us as a, because we didn't. You can kind of nominate yourself. That doesn't mean you'll get in the finals, of course.
Right.
But we didn't this year. Someone else did. So that was really cool. It was really, really cool.
Thank you, whoever that was.
Yes, thank you, whoever that was.
That's really awesome. I'm actually really happy for you. You guys put a lot of effort into this podcast, and you definitely deserve whatever award that you guys win.
Yes, sir. I hope so. I hope so.
Just
We'll
an
see.
honor to be nominated.
It is. To me,
It's kind of a big deal just to be nominated for something like that, man.
it's an honor to be in the finals.
Yeah.
We're not just nominated. We are in the running. We could actually win.
I know, man. Now, what do you guys get for it, aside from, the honor of winning?
The honor of winning.
Oh, yeah.
Trophy.
No, we do. You do. No, there is a trophy. There's a Parsec trophy.
And
That's-
you get on their website, they list you for, I guess, I don't know how many months on their website as one of the winners, so it's exposure too.
Yeah, yeah.
No, dude, the exposure is the biggest prize.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
that is my opinion. Yes, sir.
Yeah. No, I completely agree. By the way, I never noticed the foam sword in the background, but that is pretty wicked behind you.
Foam sword?
Yeah, the one behind you.
Me?
Yes, the one. Turn around.
Hold on. Foam.
Oh, is that real? Oh, well, it looked like foam from all the way
This is
back
my
there.
orc sword, baby. This is real, and it's sharp too.
How sharp?
Okay, I say that honestly, if he gets enough attention, he should have to shave off his beard using that sucker.
Oh God, I don't know if it's that sharp.
Well, you gave yourself a nice grind wheel.
Hey, you had a couple points you wanted to bring up, and one of them was you wanted to wish someone something.
Oh yeah. So, well, I was gonna get to that. I did actually want to make mention of today is actually, in fact, my father's birthday. He turns 70 today.
Wow.
Yeah,
Cool.
and he's alive and kicking.
Yeah.
Happy birthday!
Yeah. I don't know if he's gonna see this, but I sent him the link, and I don't know. He might have already gone to bed. Being old and all.
Right. Hey, I don't. What is a podcast? What is this?
No, he's not that old. I mean, considering he's a scientific PhD, I don't think that's the case.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. So intelligence runs in your family,
It's your generation.
Or it skips a generation, yeah.
or two.
You knew that was coming.
Yes.
Yeah. So a couple other points that we actually wanted to bring up while we have your attention and while we have all your loyal listeners' attentions. We will in fact be at Falcon, which is a Connecticut convention. We will be up there and we will be filming, and also with all good fortune, I will be showing off Dragon Chess and Rampage and Jotun.
Which has been on this show already.
It has been on the show. I think we were episode 6.
Something like that. Yep. Early on.
We were really early on. We had Matthias and myself and Adrian's flaming rocket chair.
Yes. Yes. That's right. Yes.
So-
His burrito contest winning chair. Burrito eating contest winning chair.
Yikes. So there is that. We will be showing off that stuff. We will be filming stuff. So if anybody has anything that they want to have highlighted and they are going to Falcon, you can look up Falcon's website. I don't remember what it is offhand because I was ill prepared to remember to actually do that.
There's Google. There's Google Falcon
Yeah.
convention. Yeah. Make sure you put in convention, because I'll be like, did you mean Falcon? You know.
Yeah, right. And all of a sudden you have tons of birds and then
Right.
the sports team, which is weird. So there's that. And by the way, speaking of Dragon Chess, we are aiming at starting to go towards Kickstarter. We don't have a date yet, but we are putting things together. And it looks like we are going to be moving through Kickstarter for publication.
Excellent. Awesome. Well, I'll tell you what, when you do your Kickstarter, let us know. We will definitely give you some pimpage. We will definitely give you some mention. All right, so Dave, is there anything else before we let you roll?
No, that was it, man. And thank you for letting me have some of your time and having me on again.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that we can do this as a much more regular thing.
Yeah, absolutely. And check out Gamers on Games. It's a YouTube. You really don't have a website. You're basically just a YouTube channel.
No, we're YouTube strict right now. Websites cost money, and that's something we still lack.
Right. That's why he has a Patreon. So check out Gamers on
first, and then website will be second, actually.
Right. So check out Gamers on Games on YouTube, and then if you like what you see, make sure to go to his Patreon. It's Patreon/Gamers on Games, right?
Yep, patreon.com/gamersongames.
He has a really low entry price. I think $1 per episode. You do like, I mean, that's like $4 for a month or $6 at most, really. Because what was it, like six?
Well, actually, the nice thing is as a backer, you can set your own limits.
Yes.
You actually cannot go over a certain dollar amount, or you just don't feel comfortable going over a certain dollar amount. You could be like, I want to contribute $1. Of course, and now my cat knocks things over.
Right.
Freaking animals. You can contribute $1 and limit it to $1 if you so choose.
Right.
I encourage you to do more. We average about eight episodes a month.
Yep. So you could say $1 an episode and say, but I don't want to do more than $4 a month.
Oh, and I should actually make also mention of one thing. If you love boobs, you should actually back us now, because we actually have the D20 Burlesque show from DexCon 17 up for Patreon backers.
Sweet. Wow,
So
your cat is like fucking your cat is fucking your shit up, man.
Why don't you just spend that money buy some cat toys?
I love this. I shouldn't have cardboard boxes in the house with a cat.
Right.
But yeah, it's a case of we do have glamorous girls with boobs.
Excellent. All right, Dave. Well, thanks for coming on. Everybody, go back Dave's podcast. Go watch his podcast. Enjoy. All right, Dave. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, man. Thanks for having us.
All right, thanks a lot, man. All right, so I'm gonna bring.
Where's Allegra?
I don't know. She keeps popping in and out. I'll try and invite her again. Give me a second here. I gotta bring in our next guest. Yeah, everybody's getting to see a lot of the back behind stuff because we're doing a little bit different this time around. No, not him.
Screw him.
No, it's not that.
Allegra.
There she
I don't know what my computer is.
Wow, we actually have your face, not just your image this time. That's awesome. All right, so
I've seen her face.
yeah, I know, but
Yeah, it's all right.
all right, so I've invited our next guest. I'm sorry, we are banging this out fast and furious. The next two guests are going to hang out with us for a while, and we'll do our regular show from here on out. These guys are Mark Baggett and his partner, and the name I got from them was Moshi. So I don't know what his real name is, but we'll get it when he gets on here.
Wait, like Moshi Productions? Moshi?
Yeah, Moshi Productions. Yeah.
The guy who throws all the Dragon Con parties?
Yes.
And the Star Wars Celebration parties?
Absolutely.
Dude.
Yes. We're friends with Mark Baggett. We're buddies with him. He's a good dude.
I know him on Facebook.
Yeah. No, we love Mark. Mark is awesome. We've been to a bunch of his parties, and he's just a cool dude. I mean, just straight up cool dude.
Yeah.
So let me ping him. In the meantime, does anybody else want to talk about anything? Like, what are you guys geeking on?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh yeah, I'll bet.
Oh.
I'm not gonna get to see it yet.
Not yet. Oh.
Are you deliberately trying to sabotage your own team there?
No, it's going to be next week. I'm going to the beach next week. I have so you guys know I'm a project manager for the Army and stuff. So I've got people in from Missouri. I've got people in from Florida. I've got people in from Virginia this week. So I've got all these people in, and we're doing meetings after meetings after meetings, and we're getting ready to go to the beach. And there's all this. I mean, we're just super busy, and there is no way. And we had a birthday party we went to tonight. And then we got a dinner we're going to Thursday night. There's just no way I can get out to the movies.
Wow.
But hold on. Saturday, I go to the beach, and we're there all week, so I can do whatever I want. I can sleep late. I can whatever. So
You can go see the movie 8 times.
I can go see the movie 10 times if I want to. so I'm just waiting until then. It'll be nice and easy, and it'll be good times.
I tell you what.
We should all rave about the movie because he hasn't seen it.
Every
Oh,
day,
yeah.
and we can. I don't know if you just want to jump into the movie draft right quick, but
We can.
every day you are. I mean, this is kind of impressive, actually.
Day.
Every day. All right, let me just.
You're
Share
climbing
something
up
with
the ladder, man.
Yeah, no shit. I saw that. I was just like, what? It's like tick, tick, tick.
Day one, $94 million domestic, and I was just like, oh, sweet baby Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
There
That's
you go.
All right, hold on. Wait,
All hope
Mike.
is not lost.
Hold on, Mike. Wait a minute.
You're like closing in on Ian. You're just
Oh, look at
about-
that. Yeah. Until,
Got this.
until Expendables 3 comes out. And
Right. Yeah, he
yeah.
still has Expendables 3. But That is pretty impressive. You jumped like over on 100. What are you at now? Let's see. You're at 283 million.
Yeah.
You know what I wish this site had? I wish this site you could go and like just act like raw numbers, see where you were at, because this is like I can't carry the line across and all that crap. But I mean, geez, you're under 100 million for like 90% of the draft, and then within like less than a month, you just crank up to like 200 million.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, I'm like nowhere. Boom. Yeah, I just wish I had bought a couple extra better movies. Yeah. So.
And I'm hoping that 14 Degrees, they're edging up on me, but
No, you got it. You got it.
Them a small boost, but I think Ninja Turtles is gonna
you're gonna win.
Keep my second place. I don't know about.
You're gonna win.
I think you might.
You're gonna win.
The fact that you have the TMNT movie on your roster, I sincerely think you're either gonna win or you're gonna be right on their throat.
I'll be on his throat maybe, but he's 722 mil. I'm still 621. I'm still 100 mil behind.
You're gonna get that with TMNT.
No, you know what? It's 50% on Rotten Tomatoes, but it is like everyone's chiming in on they want to go see it.
Dude, it's gonna suck.
But it's for
TMNT?
kids.
What's that?
TMNT's gonna suck?
No. The movie is going to suck, but it's TMNT. Right. Hey, there's Mark. So you're gonna do fantastic. Trust me.
So you think even though a sucky movie is gonna keep, I don't think a sucky movie is gonna put me.
Look at Transformers, Mike.
Dude, Transformers. I got two.
Sakes.
Mike, I got two words for you. Transformers.
and that's what they said. They said it's Transformers on with monsters.
Yeah.
The only good thing, based on what I've heard, the only good thing about that movie is the characters of the turtles themselves. They actually act like brothers and everything like that. Everything else, trash.
My absolute favorite review I read on Rotten Tomatoes is somebody just said simply, voice actors in a half shell. I laughed my ass off at that one. So that's what that is. So real quick, we still have Team Deadpool at 722 mil, and our next is me at 621 mil, and then after that 14 Degrees is at 614 mil. Now they're chomping at my bit right now.
Right.
And then Brian is at 567 mil, and then my son is at a humble 349. And
I'm coming right up the rear, hard. I'm coming up the rear like a prison inmate.
The little engine that could.
So, all right. So enough of that. We got it. All right. That's our movie. That's our movie throwdown.
The movie draft for this week.
So Mark and is it Moshi? Whoa, where'd he go?
I'm going to grab something.
Okay. So Mark and Moshi, right? Is that
That is correct.
Okay. So that's a thing we do. It's sort of like a Deadpool thing, but just the opposite, and with movies. It's a movie box office showdown. So basically, we all bid on movies. We had a certain amount that we all had to abide by. We bid on movies. We bought the ones we thought would make money, and now we're comparing the box office income to what we paid for them, and whoever makes the most money combined is the winner. And
what
we
we
win.
learned is Pete sucks because he doesn't watch the trailers before he picks.
Right. I just pick whatever.
Like, oh, that sounds like a good movie. I like the sound of that. Oh,
Right.
nice colors.
With like $1 million arm, does that mean they're gonna make $1 million? And that movie made shit. Every movie I picked made shit. I mean, like,
I was surprised. I was so surprised that Think Like a Man 2 made 65 million.
oh fuck.
And the other woman made 83 million.
What was the one that 22 Jump Street made like $100 and some million. I'm like, come on, really?
Oh, that's a big fan base though.
I know.
You don't know about that.
I was just like, this can't be. I mean, like, there's what? So anyway, all right. So we got Mark and Moshi on, and Mark runs a thing called He has a thing called Markstercon. which is a what is it? A party organization, right?
Event production.
Event production. That's a better term for it. There you go.
It's a tough fucking life you have,
Yeah, it's
Mark.
horrible,
You just throw
yeah.
parties. Man. Tough
People,
life.
if people don't have a good time, they can become very mean. So
Right.
you gotta make sure everybody has a good time.
Yeah. So we've been to a bunch of Mark's parties. He hosts them, usually hosts them at Dragon Con. It started out, well, we first started going to the ones at Dragon Con. He would rent out like a suite, and then he would host a party in there, and they were fucking awesome. And then last year, you ran at this Surf and Turf Grill thing, which didn't work out quite as well. Because I don't think the event coordinator, not the event coordinator, you're the event coordinator, the owner of the place,
Restaurant owner, yeah.
yeah, was not
Douche.
exactly working with you on this, So
Yeah,
anyway,
That was an interesting experience. It's the events were great, but it's just I think Moshi, I'm sure, can back me on this. Sometimes people have no clue about how to actually host a good party.
right.
So the events itself went well, but as far as behind the scenes, it was a nightmare having to deal with people that had no idea about the con nightlife or what was needed for a successful party. So
Hey, I can testify. I have it on film. Pete had a great time,
Oh, so drunk.
and I'm catching up on all my footage. We've been going through a rough time, not a rough time, but we've been so busy with our format change and everything else. I'm digging through all my old footage. We're gonna just post it as kind of a ramp up and kind of put it toward just to show what a party of yours is like for this year. And I gotta tell you, Pete's having a great time.
Yeah, like, this is a great party, and if you're not here, you're missing it. So drunk.
Very insightful.
Yeah, no, it was terrible.
Uh,
My cue is or my lesson learned there is, if you're going to cover an event, don't get wasted at the event you're covering until you've done covered it.
yeah,
But no, it's
I
a
had a
good.
great time.
It's a great time, and Mark throws a good party, and he has a great time. So we've talked enough about your party. Why don't you talk about your party? What do you got going on this year, Mark?
well, I'm pairing up with Moshi.
Yeah.
Out of Orlando. Moshi does a lot of stuff down in Orlando, and he hasn't been at Dragon Con for a couple of years. So we've seen each other at like Spooky Empire and stuff like that the last couple of years, and we've always said, hey, we need to get together and do something. And this year was that year. Cool. So Moshi does the really big parties down for like MegaCon, and anybody that goes to the cons down in Florida knows Moshi Productions. So we thought it would be a perfect time to actually put together a great party with two veteran party hosts.
So
Yeah.
what do we got going on this year? Because I remember like last year you threw like 2-3 parties, like Bash of the Empire, the
80s
Undead
bit.
dance party.
Yep.
So
Yeah, we had six events over 4 days, and it was a good time for everybody. But it was too much. But this year we're doing one party Sunday night, and it's going to be the end of the dragon. It's going to be game over. It's going to be a video game themed party. So
Okay.
it's everybody loves video games. Everybody loves having a good send off, and I think
Bite
that's
of the
gonna
hair
work
of the
out well.
dragon.
Pretty much. Yep. Pretty much.
Yeah, let's see if I can get that image. Mark sent me those images, but let's see, game over, and it'll be on our Facebook page. But let me see if I can get this pulled up. So go ahead, Mike, or whoever. Let me. I'm gonna pull this. I'm
One
sorry,
of you jokers.
Mike, Mark, either one of you, or Moshi. Moshi, why don't you say something?
Yeah, tell us
you
about your
joined us.
parties. What kind of stuff you got going on down in Fla?
Well, just got done doing a 80s Tunes Gone Wild party for MegaCon. That did really well. MegaCon did amazing this year. They did about 65,000 people, so it was nuts.
Yeah, I heard it was pretty packed.
Yeah, it was crazy. So we had a line around the hotel trying to get into our party, and we can only hold about 800 people in the place, and we had about 2,500 people showing up. So that wasn't good.
Right.
So
Fire codes what?
So just took a little break after that, and then just gave Mark a call and decided to team up because I know his work and he does a really good job of what he does. So I thought it was a great collaboration for me and him to get together and see what we can do at DragonCon, because it's been 2 years since I've been at DragonCon. I've been doing parties there since 2008. So now it's time to come back and represent.
So what kind of things you guys got planned for this party? I mean, if you're taking 3 usual parties and packing it into one party at the end of the con, it better be one goddamn good party. So what am I looking forward to here?
Well, I mean, the usual. I mean, of course, we'll have, go-go dancers. We'll have a lot of decorations. We're going to have a celebrity auction with a lot of great sponsors.
Wait, are you auctioning celebrities?
I'm sorry, my bad. We're going to have celebrities there. We're going to have a charity auction. My bad.
Oh, okay. I was about to okay, let's start saving up for DragonCon.
Right. I want to buy me a celebrity.
John Picard, William Shatner, we got.
I don't think I'd be able to afford either of them.
Yeah,
your usual. I mean, we got some great DJs. Mark got a great DJ that he usually uses, and I'm bringing one of our DJs, DJ Evolved, that he's a resident DJ at House of Blues, and he's done a lot of stuff for Ultra, and he's really, really good. So it's his first DragonCon, and he's really going to throw it down.
Cool. That is awesome. We're going to come check it out. We're definitely going to come check it out.
Oh, we'll be
Well, the great thing about this venue is that, it's actually a functioning full-scale Ultra Club. So we don't have to come in and reinvent the wheel. It's a really nice venue, and no one's used it yet before. It's conveniently located right across from DragonCon registration, so everybody at the con will know exactly where the location is.
Oh, that's easy. That is yeah. If you're at the Dragon, you know where it is then, because it's the room with all the tape on the floor.
It's catty corner across from the 24-hour pita shop and the closest liquor store in DragonCon.
Oh.
So you won't be able to miss it at all.
That is one of our secret little places. It's not a secret, but right, Mike?
That's right.
Because there's a sub shop next to that liquor store, right?
Yeah,
that's the one.
It's a pita shop. Yep, the pita joint.
And that pita shop, look, if you've never eaten there and you want to get something good, it's good food. It's fast.
Good off-campus
it's really
food.
Good, cheap eats. All right, so Mark, that's going to be Sunday night.
Sunday night, yeah. It's a video game dance party is the website if anybody wants to go and check it out. We've got a full website that we'll be releasing, I think, tomorrow.
Okay.
Tickets are already on sale for that, but it's 2 floors, 4 dance areas, 4 bars, a full kitchen, glassed-in VIP area, 2 DJ booths. It's pretty awesome.
What's the capacity like there?
Capacity is around 500.
Okay.
So the tickets are on sale now, right?
Yep. If you go to videogamedanceparty.com, it'll take you to the Exorbia ticket page, and that's a huge freaking mug you're drinking out of there.
Yeah, well, it's a long show, and I talk a lot, so I have to drink throughout the whole thing. So I had to get a big mug. You know what a big mug means?
To keep the energy up.
Big mug means lots of pee. So anyway, I will tell you this. I'll tell everyone this. Mark's parties sell out. So if you are seriously considering going to this party, don't wait until the last minute and say, "Oh, I'll just get my ticket, a couple days out."
Wrong.
Wrong. So, right, Mike?
Right.
Because
are you guys speaking from experience here?
Oh yeah. So Mark used to.
First year we tried to cover before Mark discovered the magic.
Right. God.
Well, it'll be interesting this year because Moshi has a huge reputation down in Florida, and
right.
So
He's going to bring a lot. Right?
A lot of the people already come from Florida up to DragonCon. So once the word gets out that he's going to be co-producing an event, that's like adding a gasoline to a fire.
Right. And if you
shoot us the link when you get the site live, we'll definitely put it on our Facebook page and sell it for you.
Cool. I'm not going to tell anybody, so I can be sure to get a ticket. Ha!
Well, Allegra, you've heard of Moshi's production. I had never heard of Moshi production. No. I'm from the north, you see, and I'm I'm almost a Yankee, And and she's like, "Oh wow, I've heard of this before. I've heard of this guy before and the stuff he does." So that's cool.
Yeah, I went to the celebration. Gosh, what was it? 6, I guess, a couple years ago. You did the Dark Side Grotto.
Oh, that was a good time.
That was a really fun party. It was pretty crazy.
And are you gonna have DJ Nemesis DJing at all this year, or
Nemesis will not be there this year. He's
Okay.
going to be in Washington, I think, during DragonCon. So
okay?
Is he going to PAX?
what's that?
Is
I
he
don't
going
think
to
so.
PAX?
I don't think
Oh.
so. He travels around the country with his job, and it's just bad timing. So actually, I did ask him, but he's not going to be in Atlanta. So
That's all right. You probably got somebody good though. I mean, come on.
no, I know on my end I've got a DJ Ghost, and I've worked with him about 7 times. Used him at Bash of the Empire and
Yeah.
the Time Lord party I did a couple months ago, and
Is he the guy that does the video stuff, the video mixing?
that's VJ Anthony.
Oh, that's okay. Sorry.
Yeah,
That's awesome stuff right there. When you're mixing videos like that.
And are you gonna have any go-go dancers going on, or?
Yep, we'll have some. Moshi brings some up from Florida, and
Cool.
one thing that me and Moshi both like to do is make sure the event is, with other stuff that I've done, is memorable, and it's once in a lifetime type of experience. So bringing together our creativity, behind the scenes, talking about what we're actually going to be doing with the space is pretty exciting, and people will not have seen something like that at DragonCon before, as opposed to going to a ballroom and going to a ballroom and going to a ballroom. So
Right.
You ever get them going to ballrooms?
Right, there's this ballroom that I've heard of this
So-
ballroom before.
This is gonna be exciting because Moshi he's a go-getter, and he definitely has a vision, and so far our collaboration's gone really well. So it's less than 4 weeks, and we talk about it every day, and so I'm looking forward to it. It'll be a
Yeah,
great
Moshi-
time.
First time working together with someone too, man. It's I'm very happy. Mark definitely is a good person to work with.
Well, you know what? That's pretty cool because I'll tell you from personal experience, Mark knows how to throw a party. I mean, I testify. But if he's praising you for the stuff that you do, that's high praise because the stuff he does is awesome. And if he's looking up to the stuff that you do, so I can only imagine. I can only
Well,
imagine.
I contacted him because I've seen a lot of his work, and it's funny in DragonCon when we're doing room parties and all that stuff, we're kind of in competition with each other.
Oh, really? Okay.
I mean, it was the same crowd, but kind of different crowds. I don't
Right.
know. It was just kind of weird, but yeah, I contacted him because I just followed him, and I just love the way that he markets, and his graphic design skills it's perfect. So I'm just really stoked that I was kind of a little bit nervous working with somebody else because I'm just used to doing it my way.
Right.
But yeah, man, it's been easy. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
Pete.
been awesome.
What?
Pete, nothing beats the ABC party there, does
Oh
it?
God, everything beats the ABC party. Jesus Christ, hygiene beats the ABC party.
What's the ABC party?
Anything but clothes. It's so gross. It is.
It's a Dragon Con
so,
pre-party that is.
Yeah,
so fucking gross.
it's on Thursday. It's on Thursday night.
Yeah.
Convoluted throws it every year, so I think they've already sold out. They get a private suite, and people wear anything but clothes. People spend a lot of time working on costumes, or they just grab a bed sheet and make it into a toga.
And the only reason I say that, okay, look, I really, honestly, I'm dissing their party, but I shouldn't because we didn't actually go in. It's a personal thing. Mike and I were in the hall, and we encountered some people coming out of that party. And the odor off of one of those people sent me into retching. I mean, I almost threw up. And Mike was trying to get the camera out to film me throwing, because I was just like, I was like, and then it was so bad that I went and I got in the elevator and I'm talking to him, I'm like, oh my God, that person smelled so horrible. And I started thinking about it and I started retching again, just thinking about it. But that's honestly, that should be no slight on that party. That
Are you gonna throw up now thinking about it?
No, I'm good. But
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm far
really,
enough away.
Really think about it.
Oh, you want to see it, don't you?
That memory.
But no, that shouldn't be a slight on the party. We shouldn't do that.
It's not their fault. They have
No.
smelly guests.
No, that one guest. So to be fair, that was one stinky dude.
Sure.
And
I've been to several of their parties, and Jay and Christy, who do Convoluted, they're good people, and I think you just had a really bad experience with that.
Yeah.
Because usually it's on Thursday night, so you don't have 4 days of constant everything to get stuck to people. So it's just kind of, I would hate to be around that person on Sunday after being at the con.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh God.
Yeah.
That's what I would really have an issue with.
That's when you send the Febreze squad after him.
Right.
Febreze, nothing. Send the CDC.
But
They just scan him. How are you still alive?
Hey Brian, I need your welding mask.
Little bottle of Con Funk away.
All right, so anyway, no, that's all negative. Now, ABC party is probably a great time. I really
No,
I'm serious. That was an isolated thing. It was just me. So,
You're an odorist.
right, and I am sensitive to it. Like I will be walking through a con and just be like,
delicate flower.
I am. It'll hit
His
me,
nose is.
and I'll just be like, oh, what, oh. And Mike is just like, God, I'm gonna get a picture of you throwing up one of these days. It's gonna be awesome.
This is the year.
This is the year, right? So anyway, Mark, you have you have some things you wanted to share with us tonight. There was a certain contest.
Yeah, we just we hosted the annual zombie pinup contest, and we had 3 contests, and we need to announce the final winner.
Now, just so everybody knows, my guess, you won't see these images, but our audience will. I'll describe them to you. I'm sorry, I can't. It's in the layout. I can't share it with you guys, so you'll just have to see it later.
So you're gonna look at the hot pinup and then tell us what it looks like.
Yes, absolutely.
Or you can just go to the stream.
Or yeah, you could look at the stream. Absolutely.
Pretty much.
If you do go to AtlantaPinupCalendar.com, that's where all the finalists are posted.
I would go right now. I don't want to crash my party.
Atlanta Pinup.
In general, anybody else is listening, if you actually want to see the finalists, it's AtlantaPinupCalendar.com. We haven't posted there. We had 3 judges: Troy Nelson, Tobias, and Jason Michael were the panel of judges, are all photographers that picked the final image. We had about 30 girls that sent
I got a
in.
camera phone. I'll be a judge next time.
Jesus Christ.
It would work.
I'm just saying. I ain't trying to say. I'm just saying.
All right. So what was the first category here?
The first category was People's Choice.
Right. Okay.
And that was actually decided on at the Zombie Pub Crawl last week, and each person voted with $1, so you could donate $10, you get 10 votes. And
That's
so the
awesome.
girl
You can turn that into a fundraiser.
Yeah, so we actually raised $317 for the Multiple Sclerosis Foundation of Georgia.
Awesome.
And the winner was Rotten Reeb, and she actually, I don't know if you can show that image or not.
I am. She's holding a popcorn container, right?
Yeah, she's yep, that's her. And it was photography was paper doll photography.
Okay.
And so she did really well with that. So we raised $317 for the Multiple Sclerosis Foundation on that one. So that was People's Choice Award. Then we did the online favorite contest, and that was people getting other people to like their photos. So whoever had the most likes would be the online favorite. And the girls that won that ended this past Friday, that was actually 4 girls that submitted an image. That was Lucy Purr, Madeline Brumby, Renee Rollins, and Angie Starr. And they submitted actually several different photos, but they got the most votes with 2,140 votes.
Wow.
To win that. And
it's a cool. You guys can't see it, but that's a cool picture.
Awesome, great.
The photographers that did that were the ones that won the contest last year, so they felt like they had to up the stakes by having 4 girls this year. That was the Dorn brothers. And so the overall winner, the one that everybody's been wanting to know, that was judged by Tori Nelson, Tobias, and Jason Michael, and that actually went to Holly Heartless, and that was taken by the team Conography.
Okay.
And they win a full-page spread in the Pinup America magazine, and also get a spot in our 2015 Atlanta Pinup calendar, which will actually sell around Atlanta.
Awesome. And now you guys can't see this, but it's a teacher-esque kind of thing. She's sitting on a stool, very cute zombie, very green, and there's a bunch of books, and she's holding up a book on brains. So it's so it's a very, very cool picture.
Well, we all look forward to seeing it after we get the podcast.
Can't wait to watch the show after I'm done being on the show.
I wish there was a way I could show you guys, but I can't. It's just the way we're set up. So anyway.
Well, and we're done for tonight. Goodbye, guys. I have to go look at Zombie Girls.
Mark, I'm just saying, I got an app on my phone that I can watermark, Kafis photography, and just saying, I could be a judge if you need.
Well, actually, it's funny you're saying that. That would probably be a good category to add next year. Is an entry that has to be taken with a cell phone.
Best, best zombie selfie.
Best selfie.
Zombie selfie. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I like that.
Selfish.
Selflesh. All right, cool. All right.
That seems kind of mean, though. What if, like, their arm falls off while they're taking the picture?
Well, then you get a low angle.
Under boob!
Crack, my screen cracked. Oh, shit. All right, so Mark, you throw a couple other parties during the year, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So if anybody wants to find out about any of that, you can see it there. It's Markstercon, right? Is that .com?
Yep, markstercon.com.
And Moshi, you throw any? You probably throw a few things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I do about like six events a year.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's gonna be a lot more next year. But yeah, you can get any information at Moshi Productions with an S at the end .com.
Cool.
Awesome. Be sure to check out all the videos of his events because they're fantastic.
They are good.
Thank you.
So
I missed the first Star Wars Celebration one, and then like I saw the video afterwards, and I was so angry because I was like, oh, look at all these people having fun, and I wasn't there. I didn't even know about it. So next year when it rolled around, I was like right on the ball getting tickets. I was like, I'm gonna be there.
I don't know if you guys know, but Allegra does a badass Star Wars cosplay.
I do actually.
It's really, no, it is top notch. It is awesome. And what's your character? Your Darth? What is it?
Darth Talon.
Yeah,
she's the red and black tattooed Sith Twi'lek. She's like really super evil looking.
And it looks good. It looks really, really good. Mike. No, it does. She does a fantastic job. She's really, really good at it. Matter of fact, I think Allegra out-geeks the rest of the guys on this podcast, but that's just my opinion.
I've suffered a little bit more for the art, maybe.
Yes, yeah, maybe a little bit. All right, so do you guys have anything else you want to pimp or put out there?
See you Sunday.
Okay, awesome, yeah, absolutely.
Wait a minute, hold on. I got one question. What are you guys gonna be doing from like Friday to Sunday, other than doing some planning? I mean, are you guys just gonna like enjoy the con for once, or?
Yeah, enjoy the con.
Mark, say it isn't.
You're not gonna know what to do with yourself. But if you hear of any other parties, let me and Pete know.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I got to enjoy a con. Now I actually get to go to a con the whole time, and Sunday, 2 hours set up and party and
yeah,
drive home.
So is Dr. Roxo gonna make an appearance this year?
I don't know if he'll be making an appearance at the party, but you can see in my there's some Roxo. All the Roxo wigs are back here. So.
Okay.
Oh man.
He'll be coming. He'll be coming at some point.
Mark does the best Roxo. It's Dr. Roxo.
It's Dr. Roxo, the rock and roll clown.
Yeah, he does the best one
He does.
Best one I've ever seen.
Disturbing.
And his Freddie Mercury is off the fucking chain, man.
Oh yeah. Yes. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'll be bringing Freddie, Axel, and Dr. Roxo this year.
Oh, that's right. I forgot your Axel is fucking spot on too. Of course, he's like Axel in his prime, not Fat Axel.
I'm kind of in the middle right now. So. I'm about 40-year-old Axel right now.
Okay, well.
So Moshi, are you gonna dress up? Are you gonna cosplay?
Oh yeah, definitely.
What is your go-to for cosplay?
Well, if I can get it done in time, I Judge Dredd. I got a whole Judge Dredd costume.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Much respect.
Get on that.
And then I'm doing Ken from Street Fighter from Assassin's Fist, the little mini-series that they did. And,
Yeah. Love that mini-series.
What else am I doing? Spider-Man.
Hey!
God, I can't even pull together one.
I'm looking at my wife. My wife's sitting next to me. I'm like, she knows my costume. What else am I bringing? I'm bringing. I think that's it.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think that's enough. I think.
I want to have fun.
Right.
You know, not have to wear a costume and worry about throwing up on it or something.
Right. Yeah, for me, it's always like a heat thing. I'm always worried that I'll overheat. Like, oh, I don't want to wear a wig because then it's hot. And I don't want to wear
You
makeup
just need to
'cause
do
it's
what
hot.
I do. I never overheat. Never
What-
ever.
What do you do?
I hardly wear anything.
Oh, I
Problem
could.
solved. Ah.
I,
You do not want me or Pete wearing mostly nothing.
so you want me to wear a Chewbacca costume?
Right.
I might have a spare chainmail bikini lying around here.
Oh, what? I'm sorry. What is that?
I might have a spare chainmail bikini around here.
Oh my God, that would
I can wear it around my
be
wrist.
so funny.
Just get some Under Armour. Under Armour can get the job done.
That would be
It's gonna be
hilarious.
some heavy armor.
Hey Mike,
Chainmail.
how funny would it be if we won the MythWits and I ran up there in a chainmail bikini? The parsec. Thank you, everybody.
It really captures the dignity and grace of the podcast. I
Right,
think.
it does. It would be perfect. It would be so us. All right, so so do you guys want to stick around for a game? We have a fun game we play.
You gotta stick around for this game.
All right.
It's called
I'll stick
Match Wits with the MythWits.
Oh boy.
All right. I got to get into my character, but hold on. I've been writing everyone's name down so I can get ready for this. All right.
Are you keeping score?
Yes.
Okay.
Do we need paper again?
You can either do. Yeah. You know what? It's always better if you guys have some paper and pen. That'd be really good.
But if you don't,
Hang on.
just, yeah, well, all right.
Whoop. Okay. Ready to go.
So, Mike, are we gonna have sound on this one? Can you do it or no?
I'm gonna reach down deep.
Or too tricky?
And don't work.
We've been working on a soundboard and we've been fighting with this thing and fight with it, and then Mike finally discovered what the tricky widget was to get it to work.
The secret sauce.
And so we have sound now and we have a soundboard, so we can pipe in music and all kinds of stuff. But he hasn't got the actual the actual tech parts for it just yet. So he's kind of got to wiggle the cord in just right. So, but we got to figure it out, and it's going to be awesome.
Okay.
Okay, there it is. Just a little louder.
I know. I was just doing a quick. All right. This is what I've decided. Mark, you are going to be our matchee. Okay, you are the contestant, and the panel is going to try and match what you would say. It's sort of imagine a Match Game 73 reversal. All right, so they're all going to try and guess what your one answer is going to be. All right.
Alrighty.
But don't worry about this. I have a whole shtick. I'm going to read the rules and all that kind of crap, and we're gonna get this ready. Pete, are you ready for queuing up on the? Oh, and you know what? We're gonna we'll go down the list. I forgot because now it's gonna be Brian, Moshi, and then Allegra, and then you.
Okay.
All right. So when I go do the names, you're gonna post everyone up.
What do you mean I'm going to post them?
You know, like put their faces up when I say their names.
Yes.
All right.
I'm good. I'll be tracking this time.
Here it comes. Mark Baggett. Get ready to match wits with the MythWits. This is your battle. Brian Olvera. Moshi. Allegra. And the loser of the 2014 movie draft, Peter Blix.
He hasn't lost yet.
I haven't lost yet, but I'm going to.
It's pretty inevitable.
I'm totally going to lose.
Here we go. Basically, you will be read a question to which you will be asked to fill in the blank. Fill in the missing word with any word but blank. Before you reveal the word, we are going to have our MatchWit panelists take a stab at your blank, meaning they are going to predict what your blank is. So lock in their answers, and then, Mark, you will reveal your blank. And
I look
for
forward
every
to
correct match our panelists make in competition with each other, they will be awarded 1 million points. Here we go with the first question. Are you ready?
Yes.
Is everybody ready? All right, I'm going to ask this question first. Mark, you have all the time, and well, you need to lock in your answer too, but we'll be revealing all of their answers, and then we will go to you. So here we go. Here is the first question. Storm said, Black Panther really loves me. When I blow into his ear, he goes blank.
I'm in.
Shit.
I'm in.
Oh, God.
Storm said, Black Panther really loves me. When I blow into his ear, he goes blank.
Oh.
Having a hard time there, Moshi?
A little bit.
Options.
Now, you know Mark the best. You know, you guys have to match what you think Mark is going to say, not what the funniest answer is.
although
Mark gonna say. What is Mark going to say about Storm saying, Black Panther really loves me. When I blow into his ear, he goes blank. Does everyone have their answers locked in?
yes, sir.
Wait. I don't know how to spell this. Okay.
All right. Gonna go with Brian first. Brian, Storm said Black Panther really loves me. When I blow into his ear, he goes blank. This is just the part where you hold up your paper.
Called another talking cat. I got nothing.
Come on, Brian.
I got nothing, man.
Nothing?
Come on.
Nothing.
Okay, blank.
He goes blank.
Literally. Moshi.
Yes.
Storm said Black Panther really loves me. When I blow into his ear, he goes blank.
I don't know. This is the first thing that came. I put cocaine.
Okay.
I don't know. That's the first thing that came in my head, man.
Okay, nobody blow into Moshi's ear.
Nobody knows Mark better than you. Okay.
Sorry, Mark.
You should never blow cocaine.
That's more of a suck thing.
Oh, God. Like Storm said, Black Panther really loves me. When I blow into his ear, he goes blank.
Yeah, can you read that?
He goes all cattywampus.
Cattywampus.
It has the word cat in it, okay?
Cattywampus.
Cattywampus, it's a thing. It's a thing.
It is.
It is. I believe it.
Peter, Storm said Black Panther really loves me. When I blow into his ear, he goes boink.
No, boing.
Boing.
You know, boing.
Boing.
I don't know how to spell boing, but you know.
You just see
Oh,
O's and I's until it looks right.
All right, Mark. Storm said Black Panther really loves me. When I blow into his ear, he goes blank. he goes.
That's
Oh!
trying it backwards now.
See, that was awesome because it's Storm. You see, she blew.
Storm blew in his ear.
I get it.
Yeah.
See, you never know. See, Allegra last time had all the best apropos answers. Come on, Allegra, step it up.
All right.
Get your geek on.
I like
All right.
Cattywampus though.
All right.
Cattywampus is good.
Here we
I almost
go.
said that.
Me
Round
too.
2. Here we go. Hal thought Dave needed some cheering up, so he turned off Dave's blank. Oh, I gotta get the freaking cue music ready, and the stupid phone keeps shutting off. Here we go. Hal thought Dave needed some cheering up, so he turned off Dave's blank. Brian, it's not rocket science, just, you know.
Write literally anything.
Hal thought Dave needed some cheering up, so he turned off Dave's blank. How we doing, everybody? Locked in?
I'm locked in.
Locked in. Brian?
Yep.
All right. Brian, Hal thought Dave needed some cheering up, so he turned off Dave's blank.
I'm gonna have to screen share it since I don't have paper. So
It's all right. I got you up on the big screen.
gravity.
Turned off his gravity. All right. All right, Moshi.
I'm
Hal
horrible.
thought Dave needed some cheering up, so he turned off Dave's Facebook.
That would cheer you up. That would definitely cheer you up.
I like it. That's a good one. All
Was it an
right.
election year? 'Cause-
Oh.
Hal thought Dave needed some cheering up, so he turned off Dave's
I also went with gravity.
gravity.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
What would make you happier than floating around in like zero G, just chilling?
Okay. And here we go. We're at Peter.
I said he turned off
Hal
his
thought Dave
Oh,
he turned off his what?
CPU.
CPU.
I have no idea. I'm so dumb.
All right, I'm gonna spell it as C-P-N-U. You know what? If he just spells it with a C, I'm gonna let it go.
Okay.
And I also am instilling a new rule. I think you're gonna like this rule after we find out what Mark had to say about Hal thought Dave needed some cheering up, so he turned off Dave's
Akujack?
Zoom out a little bit.
What is that?
AccuJack.
What's that?
Jack.
What's
Jack.
what's Akujack?
AccuJack is it's like a masturbator.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Oh, right.
yeah, I forgot.
Prince
That's the
talked about it.
opposite of cheering him up, though.
Not unless he's been on it the whole time. He needs a little bit of a break.
It's stuck on how it won't turn off.
He's been plugged in for 3
So
days.
dehydrated.
You need more than cheering up if that's the case.
Hey, wait a minute. Was that the nickname given to Brian Gregory's robot arm thing?
That's right, AccuJack.
Okay, so now I have something to Google after the show.
Right? Don't we all?
All right, so the new rule that I've just instituted is if the panelists match themselves, they will receive 500,000 points,
Oh, that's a good rule.
Great minds think
but
alike.
still get a million for matching the matchy. We gotta figure out who's
Matchery?
you want matcher, matchstick. Okay,
Matcheru.
so here we go. We are on round 3. It is Brian and Allegra with 500,000 points. Don't spend them all in one place. All
At
right.
the point store.
Here we go. Instead of searching for traps in the Paladin's dungeon, Brutus searched for blank.
In the Paladin's dungeon. The Paladin's dungeon.
In the Paladin's dungeon, instead of searching for traps, Brutus searched for blank. Instead of searching for traps in the Paladin's dungeon, Brutus searched for blank. The Paladin's wife. Oh, sorry if I took that from somebody. All right, are we locked in?
Locked in.
Okay.
All right, lock and load, people. Here we go. Brian, instead of searching for traps in the Paladin's dungeon, Brutus searched for blank.
I went with knives.
Knives. That's with a K.
Kniffies.
Kniffies.
All right. Yoshi, instead of searching for traps in the Paladin's dungeon, Brutus searched for blank.
Gems.
Gems. All right. Allegra, what did Brutus search for instead of searching for traps in the Paladin's dungeon?
St. Andrew's Cross.
Okay.
Oh, come on, that was good.
You know you're dealing with children here. You are a superior geek. You need to bring it down to our level.
What is St. Andrew's Cross? Is that a World of Warcraft or what is that?
No, not quite. If you had to... I feel so awkward explaining this. But I was gonna go with religious themed BDSM sex toys, and then I was like, oh wait, there's actually a name for that, which I happen to know
Oh,
for no reason.
Google. Google.
No reason whatsoever. All right.
There's going to be lots of Googling tonight.
Look, this is a very educational game of MythWits. Okay? We're all learning things.
I'll tell you what. Pete.
Yes.
Instead of searching for traps in the Paladin's dungeon, Brutus searched for...
Jesus juice. Because he's, a paladin's dungeon.
Okay. Well, what you got for me? Instead of searching for traps in the Paladin's dungeon, Brutus searched for...
Oh, back up just a little bit. Booty!
All right. I don't think we can say we had a match there quite yet, but that's okay. We are going to go... I have 5 of them for this game. You tell me how we're doing on time, Pete, or if you guys are
getting sick of it,
burning out.
No.
Or...
let's do one more.
We can do a tiebreaker. What?
Yeah, tiebreaker. Come on.
Well, I mean, you're going to do one more and then see where we stand?
Sure.
Yeah. All right. All right. You're going to love this one. I'm glad we're going to number 4. Okay. At the end of the round, we are still tied with Brian and Allegra at 500,000 points each.
Much like the movie draft, I will lose this too.
I don't know.
You never know.
I think this next question is right up you and Mark's alley. Okay. Here we go. Round 4. 7 of 9 was reprimanded by Captain Janeway for using a tribble as a blank.
Oh, I'm in.
7 of 9 was reprimanded by Captain Janeway for using a tribble as a blank.
I think I spelled this right.
We don't take points off for spelling.
Okay, good.
Inside your head by 500. Is everybody ready?
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was quick. Here we go. Brian. 7 of 9 was reprimanded by Captain Janeway for using a tribble as a blank.
As a cushion. Take it any way you like.
Okay.
A cushion. All right. Moshi, what you got for me? Captain Janeway was reprimanded by Okay, and what's the answer? I didn't even see it yet.
Tampon.
Tampon, nice.
That's a good one. These bloody tribbles.
Oh, the humanity! Allegra, 7 of 9 was reprimanded by Captain Janeway for using a tribble as a blank. A merkin.
Merkin. Oh my god. Is that another reference I don't know?
Isn't
Probably.
that close to Aki-Jack?
No.
Something
Okay,
Google.
so you know how like a toupee goes on like a dude's head?
Oh.
Oh,
Merkin goes.
yeah.
Oh, ladies.
Oh.
They need a
That's why I kind of went with cushion.
toupee. There's a... It's okay. Right.
Yeah.
It's a real
It's a southern toupee. All right.
I
Australian toupee goes down south.
Yeah.
Down
All
under.
right.
just thought you could put the razor away. It's okay.
Right.
Yeah. All right. So go ahead, Mike.
7 of 9 was reprimanded by Captain Janeway for using a tribble as a blank.
I said Benoit ball.
What?
Oh, I got you this time.
We're gonna be googling crap all night. I know it.
A
The
Benoit ball.
suspect search history ever.
I would suspect that they're. Never mind. I would have maybe a gerbil, but not a. They're tough. They're
Right.
anyway. All
You
right.
tie a string around that thing. You give it a little yank. Whatever. Anyway.
A little love.
Yeah.
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 So a cushion, a tampon, merkin, and a Benoit ball. Huh? All right. Well, Marcus. 7 of 9 was reprimanded by Captain Janeway for using a tribble as a blank.
Tampon.
Tampon.
Tampon!
Yeah! We have a match.
Oh yes!
No.
Yoshi wins by 500,000 points. You are the winner, my friend.
Yes.
Yeah. You need some music, Mike.
Okay. I'm sorry.
The winning answer right there.
Do you have it?
Post-it note too.
Yoshi, being our big winner, you get to hang out with Pete and I at DragonCon
Yay!
and tell us how to throw awesome parties. Teach us your magic, please. All right. That's all I have for MythWits with the MythWits. I'm Michael Rayburn.
Thank you, Mike. That was another awesome match wits with the MythWits.
That's a good one.
That's a good
That's a
game.
keeper.
That's a keeper.
Does the
All right.
tribble replicate if you use it as a tampon?
That's a lot.
Only if the last one falls out.
Wait a minute, you're not supposed to give them water after midnight. No, I'm sorry, that's grown. What's that?
No, you don't feed them.
Oh, you don't feed them? Well, same thing. You know?
No, that is not the same thing.
You don't give them water, period.
I
What the hell's wrong with you?
don't
If you
know.
want like ash and gunk on the floor, then no, don't give it water.
All right. So,
No.
So Mark and Moshi, thanks for joining us tonight on the MythWits. We had a great time with you guys. Thanks for hanging out with the game. Make sure you go to Markstercon.com and I'm sorry, Moshi was MoshiProductions.com?
It's Moshi Productions.
I'm sorry,
Moshi.
MoshiProductions.com. And make sure you get your tickets for Mark and Moshi's party as soon as you can, because they do sell out. That's it. And
right.
when it's gone.
Videogameparty.com.
Yep.
And we'll see you at the con.
Right. Oh God. our cheesy line from the con men. Oh, so I don't know, Mark. I guess you read from my email that we are no longer the con men, right? Did you pick up on that?
Said you're more or less you're bigger and better now.
Yeah, I think so. Well, we think so. I mean, the con men was it was an okay concept, but it lacked the oomph that this show has.
Yeah.
It was a little boring, actually, if you ask me. So we wanted to step it up and do some more fun stuff, like the
You can
video.
promote cool shit while having fun for a change.
Yeah, right.
Everything changes and gets better, so that's
Yeah.
good. It's a good
I
thing.
think so.
That's right.
All right, so thanks a lot, guys, and everybody, make sure you buy tickets to the con and go and have a good time and blah 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 blah.
And go watch the show and
That's
tell
the
me what
kind of
these
blurb that's
zombies.
gonna win us the parsec right there.
Right,
That's
that is quality showmanship.
And I want to see what these zombie chicks look like. So somebody watch the show and let me know, will you?
All right. All right, so Mark and Moshi, if you we're gonna do the news. If you want to stick around for that, you can. If you want to head out, this would be the time to do it, or you can hang out with us.
I gotta go, so.
Okay.
It's nice to meet you guys.
Thanks, Moshi. Thanks for coming
All
on.
right, later,
Thank you.
Sure.
Take care, guys.
All right.
Mark.
See you later,
Bye,
Mark.
bud.
All right, Brian.
I might stick around a little bit.
Oh, you can stick around? Okay, awesome. Excellent. So, Brian, you are up.
Okay, so I got some cool stuff going on. So recently announced today the Alice in Wonderland sequel just started shooting. So, and then they finally are calling it Alice in Wonderland Through the Looking Glass. So they are giving it the proper title.
Okay.
To be honest, I was not a fan of that adaptation.
Mm-hmm.
What did you guys see it at all?
No, I missed that one. Did you see it,
I
Mike?
did.
How about
Is
you?
it the Tim Burton one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Tim Burton's adaptation. Yeah.
It was okay. It was
Yeah.
pretty, not
It was meh.
super interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one with like Bonham Carter as the heart queen. Yeah, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen
It's
that.
that Tim Burton movie with Helena Bonham Carter in it that like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
sit
shocker, right? Yeah. That one.
Yeah, pretty much. Now, speaking of shockers, Studio Ghibli has announced that they are shutting down film production.
Oh,
They're
not that
going-
kind of shocker.
Oh,
No.
Who's Studio Ghibli?
Studio Ghibli has made a lot of... They're essentially Japan's Disney.
Okay.
They've made a lot of stuff like Princess Mononoke, Spirited Away, My Neighbor Totoro, all of Hayao Miyazaki's movies. As of today, they are shutting down
Howl's Moving
film production.
Castle.
Howl's Moving Castle, The
Okay,
Cat
so I've heard
Returns.
these guys. Did they do what is it? The Wind, something on the Wind. Nausicaa.
Nausicaa and the Valley of the Wind.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good
Yeah.
movie. Okay.
Yeah, so they're going to be shutting down for good.
Oh, that's a shame.
That's as of current news right now. Now, I'm just full of shockers today. So, the Ghostbusters movie that's been going through developmental hell has some new details.
Okay.
So currently, the person who's being eyed at to direct the project is the guy who did Bridesmaids, Paul Feig, and he's actually contemplating to make it more of a all-female team. Completely take Murray, Aykroyd, all of them out of the equation. It's female Ghostbusters.
Okay.
So that's I don't know. That's interesting.
That's yeah.
So it's sort of an homage, reboot sort of a thing. All right.
It's interesting. Lately, this has been happening in the news. First, Thor became a woman, and now we got female Ghostbusters. You know, that's interesting.
So would it like maybe it's the daughters of the original
Probably.
Ghostbusters? That
That'd
would be
be
kind of cool.
interesting.
That would be neat.
Yeah.
Because they're all old enough to have daughters old enough, right?
Yeah. But then you have to include Bill Murray's son Oscar. Remember, he had a son with Sigourney Weaver.
Oh, okay.
He
Yeah.
could be the gatekeeper.
Maybe he's a transvestite. Maybe he's like like the Wachowski. Spaceballs, get it? Sorry, it's a bit from last week. That was horrible.
Yeah. And speaking of Bill Murray has now been announced that he's going to voice Baloo in Disney's The Jungle Book remake.
Oh, okay.
Aww.
So we get our favorite 80s comedian pop culturist as Baloo the bear from The Jungle Book.
It's a
Cool.
fit, I guess. I
mean, can't be worse than Garfield. I'm sorry.
I liked
What's-
his voice of Garfield.
I liked him as Garfield, but the movie was bad.
Yeah, I'm not interested. I did not see.
I'm actually really interested to see this live-action / CGI remake of The Jungle Book, especially with like people like Idris Elba, who's on the project as well.
Okay.
So that'll be interesting. And then, of course, so I found this interesting story, courtesy of Geekology. Apparently, a small drone crashed near a high maximum security prison in South Carolina, carrying. Here's the list. I think the list was cell phones, cigarettes, and a payload of drugs.
Oh,
So you know the classic bit about bringing a cake with a file in it. No, now we're going high tech.
Drone.
Send the drone.
The Amazon drone.
I can see,
in the drones.
I can see it now. Yo, that's my drone and shit.
Like, yeah, there goes my drone carrying my cigarettes and drugs.
Word. Shit.
So, in other superhero news, Sony has talked about launching a female superhero Spider-Man spinoff. Like a Spider-Woman movie might be coming out.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, it's in the works right now. And then, of course, the Venom movie that's been in talks is now being changed to Venom Carnage. So
Okay.
Spider-Man. So yeah, we might actually get to see Carnage on the big screen. And a lot of my friends have talked about this, and it's like that movie better be rated R if they're putting Carnage on the big screen.
Oh yeah, no doubt, right?
I mean, because for some of the people who don't know, Carnage, is another symbiote, just like with Venom. And they take over a host, and ironically, Carnage took over a serial killer. So it's a serial killer with crazy alien powers that eat people. Like, he literally eats people in the comics. So that's gonna be interesting, Sony. So I found this. I'm actually gonna screen share it.
Hold on, screen share. Give me a second here.
Let me get this bad boy ready.
There we go. All right.
So deviant artist Andy Handro is known for making samurai armor, for just thematic samurai armor, and this is a recent project. This person just finished. It is a Pikachu samurai set.
Uh-oh, Allegra's peaked.
I need that.
Oh,
I
you think-
need that in my life.
Now there's a bonus, because if we go down, there's some awesome detail. I love the detail on this, man. The little Pokeball gem on the top. Oh, you think this is cute? All right, you think this is cute? Bam.
Oh, Hello Kitty.
With a little bow on the helmet.
All right, now what is this though? What is this thing I'm looking at? Other than, I mean, what is it? Is it just a doll, or does it have any other function or purpose?
This is actual samurai style armor you can wear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, traditional samurai armor, at least pattern off of it. And here's
Oh my god.
Angel Hello Kitty.
Angel Hello Kitty. That I had to share. That was
That's
one of the more
awesome.
interesting things.
I don't know. That's verging. That particular one is verging on furry, if you ask me. But
No,
I'm very
Jay-
furry sensitive.
Jay Libby, share this with Renee.
All right, so one last thing. Apparently, School of Rock is going to be a TV show.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They're gonna take
Yet again.
the 2003 Jack Black film, School of Rock, and they're gonna make it into a TV show.
Yeah. The only thing that was good about that movie, Jack Black, he won't be in it. So.
Yeah, I'm sorry. If Jack Black's not in it, then
So
I'm
it's
not
basically gonna be like Glee, functionally.
with
Yeah,
kids.
essentially, yeah, pretty
With
much.
kids.
Glee.
With kids. I
So-
gotta add that.
Yeah. So it's gonna be suck plus.
I'm sorry. I mean, there are some things that deserve a TV show that's coming out, like Constantine and Flash, but then there's stuff like School of Rock that should not be a TV show.
I'm sorry. Guys, hold on. I got to get the soapbox out for a second, okay?
Okay.
So,
Jump
listen
up
to me.
on it.
Hollywood. You, hey, listen to me. I'm talking to you. Stop remaking shit. Come up with a new fucking idea. That's your fucking homework. I'm done.
You know what I believe
God, I'm
is...
so they're coming up with this, remaking that.
Well, here's the thing. Remakes, in my opinion, are like walking on a minefield. It really depends. Because so far there's only one remake I'm super excited to see, and that's the new Mad Max. Fury Road. And the reason I'm excited is because it's actually being remade by the creator, George Miller.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying that's an exception, but still, the trailer looked promising. I mean, we got Charlize Theron with a junkyard bionic arm thing, and I'm just like, come on, that looks sweet.
Yeah.
But then stuff like TMNT, Transformers, and you guys have to
Anything
remember.
touched by Michael Bay.
Hold on,
Right,
hold on.
right.
You also have to remember, this was a remake, folks.
Yeah.
This was a
Yeah.
remake, and it did fairly well in DVD sales.
Well, Dread, I have to say, the second Dread I liked. The first
Yeah.
one I thought was crap.
And they're
Second-
calling it second.
Right, the second one was awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, can I take my hypocritical soapbox out just for 1 second?
Sure, okay, wait a minute.
Go
hold on.
ahead.
Go ahead.
Hollywood.
Back
Hollywood,
on you.
It's me.
Me again.
Maybe think about remaking Gilligan's Island. All right, that's it. I'm done.
Now, that's actually not too bad.
I know.
That's not bad. I would actually like to see Gilligan's Island.
But I'm done. That's it. That's it. You only get Gilligan's Island. No more.
No more.
No more.
That's just a reserved slot. It's like in a
Yes,
gold
mate.
plate,
I-
a gold plaque reserved for Gilligan's Island.
No, they'll fuck it up. They'll cast like Jim Carrey as Gilligan or something like that.
Oh,
Right? You
no.
see? Right?
And, oh yeah, like, and then Will Ferrell is like the
As-
the
as the
captain. or
professor?
something. Oh,
Oh yeah. See, they'll dick it. They'll dick it up.
yeah, they'll pick it up.
Don't never underestimate
So you don't
Hollywood's
even
ability.
deserve this treasure.
All right, you know what? We should all for next week. We should all come with
Wait a minute.
our dream Gilligan's Island cast.
2
Who
weeks.
would you have to play Gilligan's Island?
2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Next
All right.
week is mine and Brian's
Easy, boss
episode.
man.
Oh, I'm sorry. You two, fine. Have your
Yeah,
own show.
it's just me and
whatever.
Brian. It's the me and Brian show.
Hey, don't go flashing on the wrong neighborhood.
Right. Easy now. Easy.
I mean,
Of course, my question is, when are they going to win and redo Flash Gordon?
Oh.
Oh, see, why'd you have to do that? Now
Here we
now
go.
gotta listen
Wait a
to
minute.
him.
Put the
Here we
camera
go.
on me.
There we go.
Hollywood. Hollywood.
all right.
Please redo
I'm not
Flash
saying I want
Gordon.
them to. I'm just saying, eventually they're going to do it.
And don't fuck it up. No, that was a magic moment, and they will never, ever be able to recreate that.
That was your magic moment.
It was.
Yours.
Yeah. I mean,
No,
I
I
know.
think, Mike, you have a little video of some experience with that, don't you?
What are you talking about?
To be shown at a later date.
I don't know. What,
A
I'm not
blooper,
even tracking.
blooper
Oh!
reel.
Oh, believe me, sooner than later.
Okay, hey Mark. So Mark, remember the coverage we did for the parties you did last year?
Yes.
So Mike has been working on those. Like I said, we went through a format change. We went through all this change. We had all this backed up stuff, and we've been trying to like get it out the door. So Mike, you have that video almost ready, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
and the best part is what you're about to say. Please take it away.
Yeah, there's this scene. We'll probably have it on the show in the next on the channel in the next week or two.
I would say 2 weeks for sure.
Okay, and then that's something we can say. Hey, this is Mark's party. Here's an example.
Yeah.
But there's a part where I was talking to one of the guys outside the party, and we got on this Flash Gordon thing, and he and I were totally geeking out about Flash Gordon, and Mike started taping it unbeknownst to us.
Off the fucking rails, geeking
Right,
out.
it
I
is.
mean, like,
It is. I mean, it's literally like, so when Sam Jones does this thing, it was horrible. No, but it's awesome though. It's actually really good.
wasn't it your fact? Oh,
It's like
yeah!
it's like it's a TED level event. But yeah, Flash Gordon was so good. So
Well, did you guys see the movie Ted?
yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Because it had, had him in the end of that.
That is how that particular conversation was precipitated by.
Yeah,
that.
that's how it started. It started with
Yeah.
Ted.
Started with Ted.
And you'll recognize the guy when you see him in the video. Big black
think-
dude.
I'm going to include it as like a blooper reel or something at the end of the whole video for the parties, but I think I'm going to just isolate it as its own video
Okay. That'll work.
as well. Because that needs to be shared with the world.
Because it was so impromptu, so unplanned. It was just
Yeah.
it's pure. It's pure.
And adulterated.
So I'm sorry, Brian, go ahead.
No, that's pretty much it. I'm
okay. I'm
tapped
sorry.
out for the news right now.
We-
That's
we
why I
hide-
didn't mind the soapbox stuff.
We hijacked your stream.
Because like all I could really say is, and I want your opinion on what I'm about to say. I think Hollywood they're no longer, they're like gamblers that just got back from rehab. They're afraid to take risks. They're
Yeah.
afraid to gamble.
Well,
Yeah.
something. Okay, so something I was reading and thinking about, and some other people have said some of the similar stuff, is that Hollywood has gone through this change from back when you had movies like Jaws and the original Star Wars and back during that time. Less movies came out, and they stayed in the theaters longer, and directors would take bigger chances and craft their movies better. So it used to take like a year and 2 years to make a movie. When they would film, they would be filming for months and months. And now you'll hear about like some movie, some big movie. Yeah, we just got done shooting for a 6-week shoot. And it's like, you shot the whole movie in 6 weeks? Like, really? Like all that? You shot it all in 6 weeks?
Well, there's some holes into that statement. I mean, because there's a lot of movies that still follow that formula. I mean, that are decent. I mean, The Hobbit, they spend like 300 plus days just in pre-production.
Well, yeah, fair enough.
The problem is, what I'm saying is a good chunk of these movies now, like it is true they do in pre-production and then in principal photography they finish a lot of the stuff so early, like a year tops.
Right.
But now the rest of that time, depending on the movie, is in post.
Yep.
Editing, marketing, hyping, all that shit. Because here's the thing. Best example I could pull out of my ass. The new Warcraft movie, directed by Duncan Jones, who did Moon. Great movie with Sam Rockwell.
Yep.
They just finished shooting, but the movie does not come out for 2 years. All that time is going into post. But here's the thing. Look at the property. This is a 20-plus-year-old franchise, and it's a fantasy movie, which means a lot of CG, a lot of makeup,
Right.
a lot of overlaying, because apparently some of my friends went to San Diego Comic-Con and saw the new footage, and it looked great, but it looked like just fresh B-roll footage. Like, none of the overlays for the makeup and anything like that was there. Like, it looks good. But the problem is now, post-production is almost like a crutch. You know, how some directors say, it's all right, kid, we'll get it in editing.
Fix it in post.
We'll fix it in post.
Hey, that just
We'll
reminds
make the movie in post.
I don't know why that reminded me of something, but I'm going to disappear for a second. I got to go out to my car and get something, so I forgot to bring in something I want to share with you guys tonight, and I have to share it with you tonight because it's fresh off the presses. So keep talking. I'll be right back.
Probably has to pee.
He's going to get his AccuJack.
No, we told him.
I don't want to see if it's fresh off the press.
Yeah, we told him not during the show. No more. Not the last incident. Although, Brian, what was the one that it wasn't AccuJack? But what was the one that you showed us? Brian brings occasionally. He brings us male sensitivity.
Oh,
tools.
shoot. I don't know what essentially it's this little ball with like one of those like old school silicone pads, and like essentially it's supposed to simulate getting oral. Like that little device is supposed to be the person's mouth, and you know just whoop jack in, as they say, and it simulates oral sex. And like, if you guys want to see some weird news, and I always pimp out the site all the time, just go to Geekology if you want to laugh. I mean, it was thanks to Geekology that people have discovered that a Tyrannosaurus had potentially had like a 12-foot penis. I mean, Geekology will come up with the most insane yet awesome stuff. Like, okay, so I'm glad you mentioned that because I just found this right now. First vibrator with electrical stimulation for $170. The Mistem E-Stim vibrator.
I don't know what woman you've ever been with that has been electrical, but if it ain't natural,
Well, she's like a Pokemon or something. I don't know.
Hey, speaking of Pokemon.
What? Oh.
So you guys know this weekend, we talked about it last week, but this weekend in Baltimore was BronyCon.
Oh.
And
did you go?
Well. So you guys, do you know what this is?
Oh my God!
Is it a card game?
Oh.
Wait a minute, look.
Oh.
Pete, we can play the card game together.
Wait a minute, look. Da, 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 da.
Excuse me while I burn my magic cards.
What did you do?
Oh.
What did
What?
you do?
I thought maybe we'd play a little My Little Pony.
Yeah!
A card game. I got
Play
it.
with your own pony, buddy.
No, so a buddy of mine I work with,
I knew it was going to start with a buddy of mine. I knew it.
Buddy of mine.
he plays Magic all the time. He's like a huge Magic enthusiast.
Oh,
So he
you're
has
making this worse.
He has a well. Hold on, no, I'm getting there. So he goes to his local gaming store on a regular basis and plays Magic there in tournaments. And I was talking to him the other day, and I was talking about BronyCon, and I said, "You know what a Brony is?" And he goes, "Are you serious?" He's like, there's a whole like Brony subculture that goes to Magic tournaments. He's like, they show up with the tails and the Brony shirts and Brony bracelets, and he's like, and there's a whole Brony card game, and so so he bought me a couple decks and brought them in. I thought it'd be funny to show it on the show.
Nice.
I want to see the look on the store clerk's face when his regular who buys Magic all of a sudden clip clop clip clop clip clop. Like,
Well, he told him. He said he went up to the counter and he goes, "It's not what you think.
I'm buying
Buying this for a friend."
it's like he plops it down on the counter. Yeah, just this. You used to be cool. Get out of my store.
So anyway, I thought that would be funny. Actually, I just opened this pack. I hadn't even looked at them yet. Oh, let's see. I've got Rainbow Dash. She is a weather leader. Her main phase.
Oh my God! Do we have to stop the show? I'm calling it. I'm calling it right now. Time of death.
Wait a minute,
Hold
Mr.
on.
Mr.
Four.
Beaverton Beavertooth. Here's Apple Brown Betty.
Somebody turn him off, please. God.
I'm surprised the
Survivor,
missus
the
hasn't
show
put you
goes
on
off
the
the
couch
rails.
yet.
What's that?
I'm surprised the missus hasn't put you on the couch yet. Didn't we have a conversation where you were talking about the BronyCon then?
She doesn't know. She doesn't know I have these. I snuck them.
Mike, light the flare. Mike, signal fire, signal fire.
Nah, man.
So
I
now
can't
you're gonna
throw
have to
my- I
like hide
can't-
them under your bed or something.
No, I'll just give them to London. You see, my daughter can play with them, and I get off
Cover.
scot free.
I will
It's
admit,
supposed
that's
to be
a
really
damn
fun.
good cover.
Oh
I
yeah.
can't throw my brony under the bus.
Yeah. I was at a con and I was shopping around, like in the dealer room they have all like the different merchandise and stuff. And I was shopping around this one guy who had a bunch of like games and stuff. And I was looking for this one card game that he didn't have, unfortunately, but he did have the My Little Pony game. He was trying to get me to buy it. It actually sounded pretty cool.
Okay.
Like it's supposed to be pretty easy to pick up and fairly fun. So I was like, I like both of these things, but I didn't get it. So
Oh,
Sure, you
well.
didn't.
I didn't. I
Yes,
haven't
you
even got to
did.
play it yet.
Just
Well,
a minute. You're a Pegasister, aren't you?
Totally.
Hey, I'm not judging.
Twilight Sparkle's my girl, man.
I don't
feel
get up
for
on the
her.
podium and bash a subculture.
I will.
I was gonna say I'm looking at you, Kafis.
Furry bastard. Ugh.
So
Haters.
maybe we can get me and Mike and Allegra and Mark. We'll play some My Little
And
Pony
all the
card
people
game.
who like fun and happiness and friendship.
Friendship, yeah.
Right.
So magic.
I'll be busy going to a party with Mark. You play ponies with Allegra.
I will say this, Pete. If
that?
I ever catch you wearing a fedora, I will lose all respect for you.
Oh yeah, right. So
Oh
actually,
my God, Pete. Oh my God, right now is the perfect time to pull up that picture from Facebook.
from what?
From Facebook.
Which one? The one with me wearing a fedora?
No, the one with you with the ponies.
Oh,
the
God,
one that
that Jay Libby did,
yeah.
or Brian, or Ben. Somebody did it. Yeah.
Ben, I think it was Ben. Yeah.
Yeah.
When I first saw that, I fell out of my chair laughing. It was
It was pretty funny.
Oh my god! Now I gotta join the hunt. I gotta find this picture because I'm friends with Ben as
All right,
well.
I'll race you.
Oh God.
And they're off.
It's a Facebook.
Ironic because it's the Lone Ranger soundtrack.
It's the Facebook challenge.
The face race. Let's see here.
So, Mark, you ever get any bronies at your parties?
I can't
Wait,
say
I
that.
think I found it.
Now you think about it. A brony is what? It's My Little Pony.
It's a
Yeah, it's a guy who likes My Little
It's
Pony.
a man, baby.
It's an adult. It's a full-grown man who likes My Little Pony.
Poor
I
boy.
know that I went to Frolicon one year and saw a bunch of guys wearing
All right, I found this one.
Yeah, I don't know if those were necessarily
tails that were anal plugs.
I don't know if those were bronies.
Oh, I mean, there I am. I'm all the way in the back.
I just love.
You gotta zoom in. You gotta zoom in, Brian.
I
Can you zoom-
can't. I
Oh.
can't. But
Is
like,
that
just,
you in the house?
literally him, just kind of like, oh yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh my god. Oh, when I saw this, I was like, Peter Bryan's been tagged in the photo, and I saw this. I scared the hell out of my neighbors. I was laughing so goddamn hard.
Yeah, I don't. Our fans probably can't really see it. It was small, but you can go on my Facebook page. Matter of fact, on our last show, I put a link to my Throwback Thursday. It's in one of my other folders. You'll find it.
It's a pretty masterful Photoshop job.
It's pretty good. Yep.
It's legit.
All right, guys.
So this guy who got you this stuff, is his name Rob?
Rob.
Rob Merritt?
No. Rob Merritt's a guy I work with. He thought it was he likes to joke on me about pony stuff. His kids are into it too. No, it's a guy who's not even on Facebook, if you can believe that. This guy Jeff. Yeah. Yeah, he might watch this show though, because he said he was looking forward to it. Sorry, Jeff, if this is the very end, making you watch this all the way to the end. But if you haven't watched it yet, then you'll be watching just this, because I'll tell you at work tomorrow.
Jeff, send me some pony cards.
I'll bring you these. You can have these when I get to Dragon Con.
No, those are for your kid.
Oh yeah, that's true. No, my daughter will like them. That's true.
You gotta bring the next generation geeky, man.
Hold on now, folks. I found it.
What'd you find?
I found it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's buried deep, isn't it?
I fucking found it.
There you go. That's it.
Oh my god.
There it is.
That's it.
That's all.
I was like, I win the race.
Brian, your prize is you get to post that on the MythWits site.
Yeah, go ahead. That's fine.
Yeah, just
that's the face of nightmares, man. I could make a horror movie poster that's nothing but like that face.
It's like I'm stalking him.
What I love about that is just that face. Hold on.
What?
I don't know. He muted himself.
Holding.
Oh, we're holding.
What
on.
he loves is silence.
He loves keeping us in suspense.
Well, I did idolize Alfred Hitchcock.
Okay.
Anyways.
And it's worth it.
Definitely.
You know what? That's your browser, right? If you hold down your control and roll your scroll bar, it'll get bigger.
Oh yeah, Chrome is my browser. But what I love is that it's almost like frustration and inquisitiveness. It's like, what are you?
I want them.
I don't know what these are, but I need them.
It's like, how do you talk and fly? Who's the sick prick that put tattoos on you?
Right. Hey, friendship is magic.
Oh, God. Okay.
All right, guys. That's it for tonight.
I'm drenched in sweat from laughing.
Let's
Good one, Bri.
Let's call it a night. We are at our time limit.
Yep.
Mark, thanks for coming on. Again, everybody, Markstercon.com is the place to go. And I'm sorry, what was the other one?
The Moshi Productions.
Moshi Productions.
Moshi.
Video Game Dance Party is the website. VideoGameDanceParty.com takes you to the information on the dance party.
Should we come dressed as video game characters?
Oh, that would be awesome. We're doing a $500 costume contest sponsored by Exotic Lenses. So if you do dress as video game inspired, you can do that. It's not required, but we'd love for you to do that.
Can you win with any costume?
The $500,000.
All right, $500,000 prize.
All of a sudden, just 1,000 more. $500 contest will be for people who are in, video game gear.
Okay.
Now hold on. If I come dressed as like an Xbox, a game system, is that still? I mean, it's gonna be a good costume.
That would be totally.
That's a literal costume.
That would be completely okay. That would be completely okay.
It's a literal costume.
You
So
better be a
there's-
functioning Xbox.
I'm
for
gonna just get a
$500.
box. I'm gonna get a box and just put an X on it.
Just get a big square box and paint it white, and you can be the Pong between the two Pong paddles on
Oh,
there.
okay. There you go. Yeah.
That's your real entire costume.
God, I had one of those. Yes. That's how old I am.
David gave a shout out. No one's been monitoring. Has anyone been monitoring the actual chat room?
Well, I looked at the chat room a while ago, and there was nobody in there. Oh, there he is. Hi, David.
David said
Hi, David.
he just said he caught the end of it and he's like laughing his ass off. Dave, you got to watch from the beginning, man. This was a good show. A good
Oh,
show.
yeah.
Good show. They're all good. They're all our
I might even watch this one. Shit.
Absolutely. And if we win the Parsec, we'll bring it to the party.
That's right. We bring the Parsec to the party, baby.
We'll get it all drunk. All drunk up on the Parsec.
Drink from its slanted curviness.
Right.
You did pour champagne over the Parsec.
Yeah. If it was a cup, we could drink out of it. It'd be so cool. I think it should be a chalice. I really do. But if it's not, it'd be awesome. All right, guys.
All right,
that's
Pete,
it.
bring
Let's
this
call
to an
it.
end.
All right. So thank you, everybody. I'm going to run the end credits. If you could be quiet for just a moment, I'll run the closer.
You've just enjoyed the MythWits. Join us for a live broadcast next week and every week, Mondays at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you miss our live show, you can always catch the encore episodes and the podcast version at our website and on iTunes. Make sure to check out our website at mythwits.com, and of course visit us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and iTunes. MythWits is a Studio187.com production and is protected under an attribution, non-commercial, no derivatives, Creative Commons work. You can download and share it with whoever you like. Just don't change it and don't try to make money with it. Make sure to check out Studio187.com for more cool stuff. See you next week.